Hey guys, it's Amy coming to you again from London. I meant to make this video last night, but I was so busy talking to people on Skype that by the time I got around to it, I was just like, I'll do it tomorrow. I've been gone all day. It's 6:40 here right now. We went to Stratford upon Avon, which is where Shakespeare was born, and to Warwick Castle. Anyway, enough about that. Yesterday was the best day of my life. No joke. It was the best. Sorry I look like shit, by the way. It's been a really long day. I haven't slept much. So, I went to Heathrow on Friday, so yesterday, and I met up with a couple of the wanted mums, and I met up with some people from Twitter that actually DM'd me that I kind of forgot DM'd me. I checked it in the morning, but the airport doesn't have free Wi-Fi, so I don't have, I still get my Twitter updates, but I don't get, I can't really talk to anybody back, if that makes sense. So, we went to Terminal 3 and waited because we thought they were coming in on the Virgin flight. And so waited there for like an hour and a half, no sign of them. So we went to Terminal 1 to see if maybe they were coming in on that flight. Well, we got to Terminal 1, and by the time we were there, somebody told us that they were probably going to come into Terminal 5, which is where the British Airways flight was coming in. So I sprinted. Let me remind you, have you not seen my pictures yet, that I was in Toms and jeans and like a kind of low-cut shirt and a sweater, and I was sprinting all over Heathrow. Sprinting. Today my calves hurt, my feet hurt, like my legs hurt, and it's been painful. So we went to Terminal 5, and I met up with these girls that I'd been talking to earlier. And they were like, "Are you Amy?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's me." And they were like, "Oh, we DM'd you." And I was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Because I didn't really, I saw it before I left, but I didn't have time to, typey back. So, waited at Terminal 5 for like 10 minutes. And the boys came out. It was only Siva, Tom, and Jay because Max and Nathan are in LA, as we know. So we're standing at the barricade thing where you can see people coming out of customs, and they came out, and it was we were clapping for them because we were so excited that they won. And there weren't that many of us. There was maybe 50 people. And then they signaled for us to come follow them, and as I moved, I ended up being in front of Jay, and Jay was standing behind me as we were walking out of the way so that we wouldn't be blocking people. And I looked at the girl next to me and I said, "Excuse me." Oh my god, I'm gonna fucking pass out right now. And Jay heard me, and he was like, "No, no, don't do that." And he started fanning me, and I was like, "You are not helping. You are making it 20 times worse." I gave him his gift, which actually had Max's gift in it too, but I just fuck it. Jay, you can have all you want because you look sexy as hell after just getting off the plane. So, it was lovely. Jay, I was telling him I was American, and he fucking gave me the third degree. He was like, "Where are you from in the States? Where are you going to school over here? Where are you living? What are you studying?" And I was like, "Okay." And I got the first picture with him. I realized that on the train home today, that I was sitting there and I was like, I think I got the first picture of anybody. Because he'd just come around the corner, and I was I was there. But he was really sweet. He called me lovely. I loved it. However, I would like to say that until this day, I have been a Nathan girl. Tried and true. Always gonna love Nathan. I think I'm becoming a Siva girl, because Siva spoiled the shit out of me yesterday. So, Tom was on the phone. They were calling a cab, and Big Kev was not with them because I guess he stayed back with Nathan and Max, which I guess makes sense. So Tom was on the phone, so I went to Siva, and I had this gift for Nathan, and I was like, I'm not gonna be able to give it to him. And like part of the gift I got them shirts, and I got them these cupcakes from Topshop, which are really, really good, like really, really good. And I was like, well, these cupcakes are gonna get wasted if I don't give them to somebody. And I was like, you know what? I'll give them to Siva. And so I got my first picture with Siva, and I told him, I said, these are for you. Initially, they were for Nathan. He's like, no, you should just wait to give them to Nathan. And I was like, no, I mean, you guys just won your PCA. I want to give them to you, even though he's not here. I want you to have these. And he's like, what's your name? And I was like, Amy. And he's like, Amy. And I was like, that's me. And he was really sweet. We talked for a few minutes, and I went over to Tom to get my picture. And I got my picture, and I got my single signed. And because Big Kev was not there, they were able to spend as much time as possible with us, which meant I literally had Siva to myself for an hour. We were like walking through the airport together. I was like, I cannot handle this right now. So Siva was, what were we talking about? I don't even remember. We were like talking, and he was making like shout out videos for people, and he kept like, I kept being, I don't know, he just kept assuring me that he wasn't going to go anywhere. He kept being like, don't worry, I'm not going to leave you, I'm not going anywhere. Because they had to call a cab anyway, so it was going to be a while. And they were there for an hour. Jay was swarmed with girls, of course, and Tom was swarmed once he got off the phone. And then it was kind of like just Siva and I was like, hey. It was cute, though. So we started walking, and he got caught up in this like little group of girls or whatever, and the group of girls was like, Siva, what did you get? Blah blah blah, in reference to the cupcakes I gave him. And he's like, oh, I got these cupcakes from Amy. Speaking of Amy, where is she? And he was like looking around, because I think I'd gone over to like take candids of Tom, and he was like, Amy, where are you? And I was like, I'm here. And I like ran up to him. He was like, good, I found you. And I was like, he was super sweet. He's like, does anybody want to go get a Coke with me? And I was like, I will. So Steve and I like walked through Heathrow together, and we hung out for like an hour in the airport just talking. And he was just like Jay. He was like asking why I was here, and asking like where I was living, where I was going to school, what I was studying, and where I was from. And we totally got into it over the fact that they've never been to Oregon. He's like, we've traveled all over the United States. I'm like, no, you haven't been to Oregon, you haven't been to Portland, you haven't been to Seattle, because I would have been there and I would have met you already. So that's how it is. And he just, it was so amazing. It probably doesn't seem like I'm very excited right now. I'm just really tired. I had a really long day yesterday and a really long day today. What else? So at the point where about the hour, because I think they came at 2:30 and they were leaving, yeah, they were leaving around 3:30, 3:45. Siva looks at me and he goes, Amy, I need you to do me a favor. And I was like, what's that? And he's like, I need you to go get Jay and let him know that the cab is here. And I was like, that's not happening, because those girls are going to like shove me out of the way. They're like hungry lions. He's like, no, just tell them that Siva sent you and that the cab is here for them. Like, for us or whatever. And I was like, will you do a video shout out for my best friends, Brittany and Lone? And he's like, gave me this look, and he's like, will you go get Jay and let him know that the cab is here? And we like have this moment of like, and I was like, yeah, sure. And he's like, okay, I'll do your video. So the video I posted already on the blog. And obviously Lone and Brittany were very excited when they saw that. I've been watching it all day. I can't get over it. The whole thing was amazing. And all the family that was there that I talked to was really nice. And yeah, I was bummed that Nathan wasn't there and Max wasn't there. But honestly, like, I got to spend an hour with Siva yesterday. Like, he like showered me with love and adoration, and I just was like, you're amazing. Like, I don't even know what to do right now, because you just, oh my god, I cannot handle it. I was having Siva feels so bad. Same with Jay. Like, Jay is so gorgeous, because like, when he was like talking to me, before we took our picture, and I was giving him his gift, and he was like, "What's this for?" And I was like, "Can I give you a gift just because?" And he's like, "Yeah, I guess." It was cute. But, like, he was, like, looking down at me, and I was like, so gorgeous. He's so gorgeous. I was like, I should not have J feels because I'm not a J girl. And I was like, but you are so gorgeous and sweet. And I got to take my one picture with him, and then I got to take my kissy picture with him, and I got kissed by him 4 times. It was lovely. It was so lovely. So, like, he kissed me once when we took our first picture, and he kissed me when, I think, when I gave him his gift, I got kissed, like, twice or something. And then he kissed me again when we took, like, our kissy picture, which I love. That's, like, my favorite picture ever. So, it was wonderful. It was such a good day. Like, I can't even explain how amazing it was. It exceeded all my expectations. As tired and pissy as I was with waiting, because I'd gone on Tuesday and I didn't meet them, and I was super bummed because that means I miss Nathan. But honestly, it was totally worth it, and I don't even care that Nathan wasn't there, even though he's my favorite. Like, Siva made me feel like I was the only important person there. Not saying that I was, because obviously I wasn't. There were a lot of fans there. But, like, he made me feel like I was important. And that, like, stood out to me more than anything else. Because my time with Jay was, like, fairly short. Maybe, like, 5 minutes. And Tom, it was, like, 3 minutes. But with Siva, I had, like, the whole hour. And it was amazing. He was so sweet. And he was, like, telling me about places to go in London that I should go and visit. And it was just, I felt like he was a person with me. Like, I didn't feel like I was a fan at that point. I felt like we were friends. And he was able to talk to me. And he was a gem. And I'll never forget any of it because he just made my entire day yesterday perfect. And he tweeted today while I was gone about the fans at the airport and how they had a really great welcoming home. And Jay said yesterday that it was one of the best experiences they've had was yesterday because it was so low key. Like, everybody was really chill. Like, there wasn't any pushing or shoving. Like, everybody got their turn. The guys got to every girl that wanted something. Like, it wasn't rushed. And it was just excellent. Like, I can't even tell you. I haven't even, like, today I've been in London a week, and it had been 6 days since I got here that I actually met them for the first time. It only took me 6 days. That's kind of amazing. I'm all, like, red because I'm just itchy. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, it was incredible. I would show you my signatures, but they're on my bedside table. Like, I can see them right now, and I don't want to move. But my pictures, I don't know if I've put them on the blog yet, but I will be putting them on the blog. They're on my personal, and they're on Facebook, and they're on Twitter. So I got 2 pictures with Siva, 2 pictures with Jay, 1 picture with Tom, and I got the video message for Lone and Brittany, and a lot of great conversation, and I'm still on cloud 9. I cannot get over it. It was so amazing. Siva was just a gem to me. I can't even, oh my god. I was in the tube on the way home tonight because they dropped us off and we still had to take the tube home. And in this King's Cross station, there's a big banner, like, across the wall, in the, like, on the side that I have to take home to get home. And it has them for, like, the Capital FM promotion, and it has the 5 of them, and I was, like, standing there like this the whole time because the train was late, and I was just like, because I was like, that happened to me yesterday. Like, I met them, like, I saw them for the first time in person, and they were totally chill and totally normal, and I got to feel Jay's stubble with my mouth. It was so lovely. I can't even. And yes, I've been representing all day with my bracelet. Not that anybody saw it because it's been really cold all day. Yeah, It was amazing. I can't even explain to you how amazing it was, but I hope that everybody gets to meet them at some point in their life because it was incredible. Now I just got to meet Max and Nathan, and we'll have to see. So anyway, if I think of anything else that happened that I'm forgetting right now, because there probably are some things because I just decided to make this video really fast, I'll blog about them or something. I probably will have to write this out in a blog post too, but anyway. I start classes Monday, so I don't know. The only skipping school I will be doing is to go see them if they're out and about somewhere. So no sick days for me this semester. My sick days go towards Stalking the Wanted. Anyway, this has been Amy. This was my update. I finally met the boys. Yeehaw. Siva is the fucking best ever. Like, I don't get why people say that he's not their favorite, because honestly, he's like my favorite right now, because he took time to get to know me, and he took the time to just talk to me like I was a normal person. Anyway, it was excellent. So, signing off. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Yay! I met the boys. Woo! Bye.